Everything is all quiet. There ain't nobody watching you. We got one person on.
That's not me.
Hey, LJ, it's LJ.
Hi, LJ.
LJ, real quick. Hey, Wang, how you doing, man? Hey, just real quick, is this camera mirrored? Is it Bellows? Good evening.
Hi, Bellows. Hi, Wayne.
So what's everybody up to tonight? We were going to do the okay. So last week I did this. Everything was backwards. So anyhow, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. Checks, hello.
Sure waited.
Camera's good. Sounds good. Awesome. So, just real quick, I wanted to get a little mail call out of the way. And I figured we'd just do it live. I already opened it. For some reason, I always, here lately, have been doing the mail call. I open it beforehand, but it was from Southeast Stacker. I know everybody knows Southeast Stacker in the community, and hope all is well with y'all. Here's a poker chip. So, yeah, I got a nice poker chip from Southeast Stacker, and this Buttsburg guy, yeah, not cool dude. You know, I had one grandpa that fought the Japanese during World War II, and my other grandpa fought the Germans. So there you go, buddy. LJ, we sure will.
So weird. It's like I'm almost like I'm blocked or something sometimes. Okay, I couldn't find the live at all.
Mario, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty good at poker.
Literally.
Southeast is awesome. We're having some technical difficulties here.
It was already time. I didn't know. I already came in here and got ready. You just came in here and got on.
Razai, hey, how's it going? Mason, go ahead. What's your question? Yeah, Bellows, the vertical live streams do get more trolls, but they also get you more views.
It's a troll.
Yeah, that's a troll. Yeah, well, didn't think I'd quite have them quite this bad right off the start, but you know, so seems like they're pretty heavy tonight. It might be a little too heavy. We just might have to start this over and do it a different way.
So,
Joe Mama, you know what? Finally, a question that $40 silver this year. Possibly. I mean, I nothing's surprising this year so far, and it's just barely going on the end of February. Yeah, so actually, if you had asked me last year, $40 was was possible, I'd have said no way, never. But for some reason this year, it could be a good possibility. LJ's predicting 50. Evils, go ahead, ask your question. And don't be stupid. Emperor Gold did back down a bit today. That was kind of out of the ordinary, but LJ, 40 before the end of March. Well, what did it do today? It kind of was back down a little bit today too. Silver did. Oh boy, you know what? Do I ever know the Family Guy? You can't donate, buddy. I'm not fully monetized, so. Checks, how's it going, man? Yeah, well, you can always buy a little bit of the fractional stuff, 10th ounce, quarter ounce. Well, Joe, let's just see if it makes 40 or if it makes 35 even. It might be a few months before it even hits 35, I think. I mean, it didn't push that much more past 32. Hey, cool. Emperor, I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking, wondering if you got that yet. Yeah, Joe, we were there pretty briefly. I mean, last year towards the end of the year, it was one of the closest we got where it pushed. It really was pushing 35, but if it touched it or did, it was pretty quick. What do y'all? Hey, blue collar. And I know some of y'all have seen this already, but what do y'all think of this? Oh man, checks. Hey, if you ever make it up this way, don't hesitate, man. SD, yeah, it's send it back to Mexico. Send it back, go Mexico. Nah, I think I'd rather hang on to it for a while. So, I mean, really, with is the way they are. It's been so different here. I haven't put away near as many medals as I thought I was going to, and and hey, thanks, blue collar. Thanks for stopping in. I mean, other than that kilo bar, the only thing with any kind of weight that I picked up was this 5 ounce bar, just a 5 ounce buffalo. And it's crazy because like everybody, I know everybody knows what I do part time to have enough money to buy silver and gold with, but the 5-ounce buffalo I paid $170 for it, I believe, and this was last weekend, so it was pushing. I think it was pushing 30, pretty close to 33 an ounce last weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was a pretty good deal. Hold on, everybody. I'm sorry. No, I don't think that Trump's taking gold to Russia. Do you think Trump's taking gold to Russia?
No, I don't.
Is there anything you want to talk about in particular? Transit, hello, say hi.
I'm trying to see who's in here.
Oh, Transit's back in LAX, and the Nickel. Yo, Nickel.
Hi, Nickel.
No, Russian Republican, I don't believe that that's been all over the news. Have you heard anything about that?
About what?
This guy's saying that Trump's hauling gold to Russia.
No, not at all. You're in a plane? Yes, we've heard of the blood moon. There's supposed to be a 5-planet alignment or 6, 7 planet, 8 planet alignment. Yeah, something
That's
like that.
tomorrow evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be cool to watch.
Hi, Gold Aztec.
Gold Aztec, hello. Steve, yeah, I have, well, it's been everywhere. All the advertising, it's all cable TV, the flyers in the mail. There's a lot of advertising for silver and gold here now. Oh, nickel. Yeah, who hasn't?
We can't stop hearing about it.
So,
do y'all are y'all sad about Gene Hackman? Do y'all think he was murdered? You can't say that either.
You can't say the M word.
They always talk about it on 48 Hours all the time.
That's 48 hours, baby.
There's so many channels that say that.
Yeah, it's the Texas flag behind me, and I was mistaken. It's not the blood moon. It's going to be an 8-planet alignment, I believe, is going to happen tomorrow evening. I don't know if y'all have heard about that, but Richard, hello.
Why is this so behind? Hi, Emerald.
You know, Emperor, that could possibly be it, especially if it was fairly cold out.
We very much
that tends to happen.
We do believe in God. How do y'all feel about Trump being in a new $250 bill?
Emerald says good evening. I don't think he's not going to be on a $250 bill.
Gosh, allergies. Yeah, if it's about God, that's fine. Well, Nickel, they're starting to say now that they checked, the gas company checked, and they don't think it's carbon monoxide anymore. They're thinking it's the red rum.
I'm pretty sure that they've already came out and said that,
They're
that there
saying it's
was foul play.
Yeah, it's too suspicious. So they were both laying next to like space heaters, and there was like a bottle of like pills that were spilt out, and it's almost like somebody was taking a pill and they got surprised and like the pills dropped everywhere. That's the only explanation of why pills would have been scattered all around the wife. So I think they're gonna find out that it was red rum. Can I say it like that?
Yeah,
Red
you
rum?
could probably say it like that. Hey, don't we have a gold-plated Trump $100 bill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta. You know, I'm sad about it. You know, I mean, he was, in my opinion, he was the best Lex Luthor there was. Lex Luthor.
True facts. Like he didn't even start his career till he's in his 30s. He went to Hollywood and started. Just became a star.
Emperor Wang said he was a Marine.
Oh wow. I liked him in the Birdcage. Has anybody seen the Birdcage? That's hilarious. It has
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams and forgot the other guy's name. I love the Birdcage.
Oh, you know what? We were talking about that today. Some coworkers that that was probably the his best like villain character ever was Unforgiven.
Joseph, I know that they're talking about adding him to Mount Rushmore too. You know what?
The Lord's been coming
the
for a long
Lord's-
time now.
The Lord's any day now, is what I think.
So
Yeah, LJ.
Hoosiers was it was a good movie. So was Uncommon Valor and yeah. What's the other one? Bat 2-1.
The $1,000 bill, that'd be wild.
What the $1,000 bill? What about the $1,000 bill?
We'll check Stacker, see what he wrote.
No, it passed by.
I hear that with inflation, the $20 bill is the new 10 and the 100 bill is the new 20. So I wonder if the U.S. Treasury will bring back the $1,000 bill. Oh, those are cute monkeys. I'm sorry, I can't say your name, but it's in another language. But cute monkeys.
Yeah, he was in a lot of good movies.
I just loved him in the Birdcage. That's one of my favorite movies in the world. So I don't really know of him. I mean, I'm sure I've watched other movies with him in it. That's the one that he's very memorable in.
Yeah. Did y'all know, or have y'all seen this buffalo round? This was gifted to me from Herman, and it is a pimp. That is a pretty dang nice buffalo.
It's pretty. I'm just gonna say this, LJ.
It is checked.
I feel like we got a big nothing burger today, and I think that there's reasons that they're not gonna release stuff right now. I mean, I'm sure there's indictments and stuff, and whatever. But I was very disappointed. But I hear that's coming. It's going to be coming in phases. So there's going to be more to put out. Then I heard that the NYC FBI wouldn't release everything to Cash Patel and them. So I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Yeah, and Walt Herman he's a really awesome guy. He's, right here in our area, and we hook up with them sometimes and see him, and he's awesome. He's very, very generous, and he's an amazing artist.
He did a bunch more of those troll pours last night. He was doing a bunch.
Well, check if you, I don't know if you saw the stuff that was released, but I mean, there was literally pages that were blacked out. It was all redacted.
And that's the way anything else is going to be. Anything that's going to be so redacted, nobody's going to be able to. Nobody's.
What's palladium?
Palladium's another rare metal.
Oh, okay.
Kind of rare. It's.
Yeah, I wish they would nickel. I wish we'd start seeing the arrest already.
Kind of runs a little bit close with platinum as far as price goes.
Yeah, Steve, they're crooked and they're all dirty.
Well, when they start
Yeah, that's
locking them up next to Diddy, then we'll really have something to talk about.
LJ, that's what I was thinking, and I'm sure that there's a lot of indictments getting ready to be unsealed, and justice handled. So that's what I'm hoping's going on.
Oh, he does. We have several of his pours. He does great work. You go through and watch his shorts, and you'll see a lot of them.
He did a video, huh? Like he made a video of himself doing it
last night. No, he did a live stream.
Oh, it was a live.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you.
Platinum. I thought it was a
Emerald. I agree with you on that. Even though I do like platinum, I think it's all speculative. It's not in the Constitution. It's not supposed to be silver and gold and platinum and palladium. It's silver and gold, So I wouldn't mind having some palladium, but it's not something that I would stack.
What's rhodium?
It's another metal. It's kind of like.
What does it look like?
Open another tab and look it up. I can't explain it, especially in
Well, I mentioned in my last video about how they claim that these asteroids have trillions and trillions and quadrillions, worth of metals in them. And they've mentioned wanting to eventually be able to mine one.
To me, it's I don't know, palladium and rhodium. It's
later, loser.
Kind of like geez, hold on. She caught me off guard with that.
Somebody's super annoying, so I'm like, please, don't let the door hit
Miss West Texas got me off guard with that right there. Oh, geez, it's like crystallized osmium to me, palladium and rhodium. It just, I don't understand it, so therefore it's not. Yeah, I mean, palladium, I have seen a few palladium coins,
now I
but
want to know what a palladium eagle looks like. Then I can't see the chat. Hold on, let me open it on my phone.
Hey, checks, it's a possibility. I mean, they could it might be a whole new deal, just get some roughnecks from West Texas to go mine into outer space, huh?
If for the right amount of money, they'll be glad to.
Rhodium's really that expensive? I did not know that.
What? That's crazy. Okay, now I got to see what rhodium looks like.
Hey, drop the links, Emperor Wang. And just so you know, Emperor, that little all those little printouts of the history of the Gonzalez cannon, the come and take it cannon. It there was a whole lot more, but our little weak printer, Miss West Texas, was feeding the paper one at a time in there to print it. Canelo, definitely. Canelo.
Steve, what does he talk about? Salivate metals? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, white gold's so pretty. I'm looking at it right now. It's a beautiful metal.
Look at the eagles.
That's beautiful.
Oh no, yeah.
I like the matte look.
I'm sorry, I meant palladium.
Oh,
He talks
no, I
about
was
rhodium.
like, what are you? These are rhodium. This says rhodium. Like,
Hey,
you can
you
buy
know what?
rhodium from Walmart.
Midland, Texas does suck. Sherry Ward, hello, good evening.
Good evening. The tiny cannon, Texas legend. Remember the Alamo. Come and take it, Stuart.
Yep. It was just a small 6-pounder.
We saw the real one because we used to live in Gonzales, and they have a museum there, and it's got the actual cannon from that battle.
Yes, it does. Southeast, buddy, thank you for the poker chip.
This just you say platinum? Oh, there's a palladium.
I don't know if y'all have seen this. This is Southeast Stacker's poker chip.
Yes, we're in Texas, Kenny.
I appreciate that.
Greetings. I'm glad to have you in here, fellow Texan.
We went to the Alamo once. We went and had lunch at the Tower of Americas.
Yeah, Emerald, that's so cool. I don't know if you've ever been there, but take her there. That's amazing, especially at night. If you can get a reservation at night and see all the city lights, it's beautiful. We used to live in San Antonio too before we moved to Gonzales. Yes, check. We did.
Yeah, we lived in
lived in Gonzales for a little while.
For a little bit.
I was miserable there, but Mr. West Texas loved the fishing. Oh, Shiner, we went and ate there, didn't we? Didn't we go eat in Shiner?
It was a steakhouse. I almost choked.
You did. He almost choked on his steak.
I almost went bye-bye.
I've never been to the Houston airport, Bellows. That's funny, though.
I have never been to the Houston airport either.
Okay, Emerald, so you know what we're talking about then? Shiner Bach. Yep. Mm-hmm. Great motorcycle stop under the bridge in Gonzales. People just weren't very welcoming to outsiders. Quick story. So I was pregnant and we had a dog too, and I had my 3-year-old son, and there was a tornado. We lived in an RV when we lived there, and tornadoes hit around there all the time, and we knew one was coming, so we were like trying to find like a safe place to go, and we were turned away from like 3 different churches, and we're talking about churches. They were like, nope, sorry, they wouldn't let us in. It was horrible. People just were not very nice there. We met a couple that were really nice and sweet, and we hung out with them. But other than them and a few other people, it just was uncomfortable. Like we'd be shopping at the Walmart there, and people would just be looking at us like, "Who are you?" But it's beautiful there. I mean, they have a lot of historic homes. I
made friends with the game warden.
Yeah, you did. Because somebody was, what were they doing?
Snagging
fish, yeah. And it flooded. I don't know if y'all remember when, what's that town? What's that place that got flooded real bad where it took the houses off the...
Seguin?
Yeah, that area. It flooded while we were there, and thank God we were higher up. But like people were inside homes that got swept away, and they were unalived. It was horrible. Children and everything.
Steve, as far as your question goes,
Yeah, Chuck, you're right. It
you know
was
what?
awful.
We haven't noticed like any less of an amount of illegals or anybody here.
Ride sharing, like that's the worst. I don't know why people have to be that way. They just don't want new people in their town. That's
I
how they
mean,
are in small towns like that.
that 1,816, that's just a drop in the bucket,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, so
that's a little pinpoint.
it's not
But
like we're
still,
gonna notice.
better than nothing, y'all. LJ, you're right. Better than nothing.
So I forgot what I was gonna say. I've been doing that lately.
Me too.
I've been getting very forgetful.
Me too. I'll literally be about to say something and then forget. It's crazy.
Oh, I don't know, Steve. You know, we do have a couple mega churches here in the area, and I don't just
LJ, that's the ones we want. That's for sure.
what do they call those preachers for profit or yeah, I don't much care for that.
A lot of people like that church. The neighbors go to it. They like it. That mega church. What's it called?
I have no idea. There's two of them. There's one that used to be the old bar, the club.
Joel Osteen died. I hope him and what's that other one? That older man that's he's the devil.
Benny Hang.
No, that other one.
Oh, I know who you're talking
You know what I'm
about.
talking about?
The one
He's literally
Oh.
looked possessed and like gotten angry with people like reporters, journalists. Like he looked like he wanted to kill him. Evangelist, yeah. Care to
Well,
share?
Emerald,
See?
God, I don't remember when I was. I think I must have been. I was still 16 years old when I first started talking to the Marine recruiter, and I was just talking. I had a friend that was a little bit older that was trying to get in. He poor guy couldn't pass his ASVAB test until quite some time after. But I was 16, getting ready to be 17. I was talking to the Marine Corps recruiter. My parents were gone all the time back then, and just kind of left me home alone. Me and my older brother. He was always out doing his own thing, so there was really no parental guidance there.
Yes, Copeland. Yes, Nickel. That's exactly who it is.
And the one time my mom is home, the recruiter came to the house, and she about knocked him clean off the porch when she saw him. And I had a pretty good knack for skipping school, and he told her about that, so she went ahead and let him in and started getting some paperwork going. When I turned 17, I went into that DEP program, that delayed entry program, and graduated high school in '96 and spent 2 months at home, 2 or 3 months at home after graduation, and went in the Marine Corps after that.
That's awesome, Emerald.
Yep, that is awesome. Right there in San Diego. Went to the Recruit Depot, San Diego, and SOI there in Camp Pendleton, and from there we went to Kaneohe Bay. So I was only in from '96 to 2000. And Southeast, yep, that is a brand new flag. Well, how new? I don't know. We've had it for a little while now, a couple weeks, anyways. Yeah, I got out in September of 2000 and had some friends that stayed in, and some of them did really well, and some of them didn't come back. Um, my best friend growing up, the guy that couldn't pass the ASVAB test, he he actually did finally go in pretty close to the time I was getting out, and he did really good. Picked up staff sergeant and did really good for himself. Just a few times to Okinawa and a few times to went to South Korea a couple times. Um, we did get attached to the 31st MEU and did a float down to Australia on the USS Bella Wood. Yeah. Yeah, back then, Richard, people would ship over to Kaneohe Bay.
How long ago
Now we just fly there.
How long ago did you show that chip?
What chip? Just a little while ago. Why?
You just barely showed it on
Oh,
my laptop.
really? Yeah. Yeah, that boy, I guess at the time he would have been the shipbird in my squad. He stayed in and he picked up gunnery sergeant and finally got out. You did. That would be awesome. Um, yeah, the Navy ship, it was decommissioned some time ago. Yeah, well, Richard, I'm not quite as lean and mean as I used to be.
I don't think that's a good idea, Richard.
I'm not as quite as lean and mean, but I tell you what, boot camp could, boy, it could pop us right back into shape real quick.
Yeah, that's probably what we need, but
They did coin the term devil dog, Tufelhunden. I almost joined the Navy, but that wouldn't have been good. I mean, oh man.
Both of my great grandfathers served in the Navy and fought in World War II.
Yeah, Emerald, it just really wasn't that exciting. A lot of good times, some sad times, but it just, I don't know, I guess it all just depended on, it's like anything else, especially in the service, you get out of it what you put into it. And unfortunately, there was a time where just living for liberty, for Libo on the weekends. 18 months out at sea, on sea duty.
What's sad is so many that perished in like senseless wars that didn't need to be.
Oh, Nichols, what I'm doing right now is illegal. Yep, okay.
What is he talking about? What are you doing?
Watch, this numbnuts is gonna spit out some kind of stolen valor bullshit. Well, just watch.
Who is that?
I have no idea. Just a troll.
Yeah. Yeah, just ignore him. Hi, John.
Steve, luckily I never got busted down. I picked up rank pretty fast for the time, I picked up a corporal and
Kenji is my only troll.
oh, Nickel, I got a lot of them. Well, I mean, we do get a lot of them in here. It's just this whole open forum for vertical live stream.
Brings all the weirdos in, or it could be bots. A lot of it's bots. I feel sorry for anybody that fought in Vietnam. I heard crazy stuff about Vietnam.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
What else is he putting?
One direct violation of the CCP.
The what?
Yeah.
The Chinese Communist Party?
Yeah, well, he's timed out.
Well, can't you just kick him out?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh. What did he say?
I don't know.
And nobody could see his comment, or I didn't see it on either one of my streams.
Well, good.
So, haha, idiot.
I'm not sure if there's a subscribers mode in vertical stream. You know, I kept my nose pretty clean when I was in. I got in trouble a few times, but nothing real serious. Nothing to ever get an NJP over.
Wow, check. That's cool. Your mom's a badass.
Yeah, it is. Military, God, that 4 years, that 4 years seemed to last a lifetime. I mean, you go in just a kid.
Yeah, we do,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, definitely, Emerald. And you know, sometimes it can go pretty good, but I don't really do anything like special. I just kind of set it up and go.
Yeah, we don't even really have anything in mind. Sometimes we do, but we just go with the flow.
Do I think Nickel had a great question? Do I think that the U.S. should have people demand 2 years of service? Wow, that's you know, in South Korea they do that. I believe it's 4 years. I'm not sure. I've been a while, but it's either 2 or 4 years that they do have to have either they have to serve in some kind of a civil service, so like a police force or in the military, and it seems to work for them.
Israel does that as well.
Yeah,
They all have to serve 2 years.
I believe so, and in some kind of, you know, civil servant type deal.
LJ, that's very true.
Oh, yeah, good point, Emerald. Richard, that was good. That's pretty good. It was pretty good for even for back then, right? Sergeant and under 4. I was happy when I picked up corporal at right around 2 years, and I don't know why, but right to have enough to get sergeant, they wouldn't let me go to the rifle range. That's all I needed to get my score up to pick up sergeant. And they wouldn't send me. So here's an interesting bit of news I came across today.
I agree, Southeast. I agree.
So I guess per Pentagon orders, all trans are going to be kicked out of the U.S. military forces. I just saw that today. Is that what I saw? I guess I can't.
I don't know. I heard that. I did hear that. So listen to this. It says Venezuelan President Maduro publicly surrenders to President Trump. He suggests that Trump asked the FBI to look into who was funding and infiltrating Tren de Agua drug gangs into Colombia and the U.S., suggesting it was Biden's administration that was behind it all.
Yeah, that's
So basically, they said, "Hey, let out your prisons, load them up on planes, and send them over here." That's what they did.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's not nothing new. They did it in the 80s, and I think it was the 80s, 70s, or 80s when Fidel Castro let out all the prisoners and shipped them over here. Yeah, we had a hunter safety course, and well, my dad taught me how to shoot. I don't think.
Yeah, Chet. Scarface.
Yeah, Emerald, I don't know how they would handle that now. Like I said, the turd that I had in my squad that stayed in, he picked up Gunny, and God, I say that he turned out to be a dang good Marine, but he was a special needs case for sure. But he got out and took retirement because it was getting too woke. I mean, he was telling me some stories of when he was, after I left, that when we went out, when we were off duty and we were out and we were in our civilian clothes, our shirts had to be tucked in, belt, pants couldn't have holes in them, collared shirt, clean shaven and haircut. And he's like, you literally had dudes walking around in skirts and high heels, and there's nothing you could say to them.
I know, Bellows. I mean, I have nothing against anybody like that. Like, I have some good friends, and I've known good people that are trans, but
I've never known anybody to be that way, but Miss West Texas has a couple friends.
And I've been friends with trans people, and I've been friends with cross dressers, and I've been friends with drag queens, and they were all amazing people, And my friends don't agree. Can you say gay?
I don't know. She has two friends that are badass. I mean,
they're amazing.
These two dudes are, they play on the same team, but they're very awesome. And you know what? They're very conservative.
Not woke at all.
And they are welcome in my house anytime. Like these two guys, if somebody, was out to do harm to my family, they would be in a hurry to step in.
They're amazing people.
They're just amazing people. And but they're very conservative.
And they don't agree with the woke stuff. I don't care either way. Just don't push it on people.
Yeah.
Do you express yourself? We're all human beings. We all have the right to be here. I don't want to, spread hate on this channel about that kind of stuff, but exactly, LJ. That's exactly my point. Like, because there really is some beautiful people, and I know some of you probably are like gross, but everybody has their own opinion. It's fine.
Oh, Steve's from New York also, just like Stack That Gold.
Oh, okay. We got another New Yorker. I'm sorry.
So last night I was watching. I got a chance to watch a little bit of Silver and Gold Stack Attack, their live stream that they do, and I guess I don't know how it started. I guess the question got brought up with me, but
You're right, Richard. War is not woke.
if y'all are married or happily taken, do your significant others stack with you,
Or are they interested in
or are
it?
they interested in stacking? I guess that's a question for the chat.
Yeah, that's right, Sherry. I leave that up to God, and God loves us all. So,
Oh, Chris, it's always interesting with us.
yeah, how are you, Chris?
Yes, Nickel, that is very possible.
Yeah.
Nickel, look,
Give my wife her stat.
if we all have to put together, we'll throw in some goats and a couple cows, and we'll get you a wife, Nickel.
It'll be the dowry.
The dowry.
Yeah.
So, as far as even from what I gathered,
My spinning has always been too bright. Awesome issues. She won't do my thing. She does post on for her. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome that your wives are supportive.
Sherry.
You're funny, Sherry.
Nickel's the only one that stacks. I think Nickel started stacking silver when it was
In the 80s?
like $2 an ounce or something like that, $3 an ounce.
Nickel's been stacking since the 30s. I'm just kidding, Nickel. I know you're not that old.
Stuart stacks alone.
I might get my next ex-wife from Russia or Ukraine. Well, hey, LJ, some of them are very loyal. I mean, a lot of men prefer those women over American women because American women aren't as submissive as they'd like
Look,
them to
LJ, the trick is don't let them learn English.
Oldest brother has some diamonds. You know, we've tried to get people in our families to do it. We really have. But
Stuart.
I wonder what it was when I wanted to start it.
It was about $14 an ounce when you wanted to start it. So really, everybody, Miss West Texas was the initial one to start wanting to stack. About 3 years before I actually started, she brought it up to me. Oh, Richard, though, even a year ago it was a good time. No, Emerald, that's how much it was when she wanted me to start. That's not how much it was when I started. It was closer to 20 an ounce when I started.
Whoa, you have a Desert Eagle, J-Dog? That's crazy. Those are crazy.
Who's J-Dog?
And J-Dog, Pimp Daddy C.
Oh.
I don't know who that is. They just said they sold their stack to buy a Desert Eagle. I think they've been on here I think they were on here last time. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not sure. I don't see it. Oh, okay.
What drew you stacking? So, Chuck, I have a really good friend that lives in Maryland. She's Korean, and she was telling me, she started telling me that she was buying silver and gold, that it was something that people needed to start doing. And so I was like, okay. And then I like, just from the people I watch and stuff, they were all starting to do it. And so I was like, hey, let's start buying gold and silver. And he looked at me like I was a Martian.
Oh yeah.
Like I spoke in some Martian language. Like, what?
I
do you
did.
mean?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Andrew?
Who's Andrew?
He's somebody I work with.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, I did. I looked at her like she was batshit crazy. I was just like, "What are you talking about? Stack silver and gold?" I was like, "Where the hell do you buy? Where do you buy silver and gold?" I had no idea.
Hi, Gabriel. Welcome.
So it wasn't until.
And then it was like naughty. It was like 3 or 4 years later when he was like, somebody at work was doing it, and it like, I guess it made him like think, well, maybe she was right. And so then he finally started doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I had another coworker. He gave me a Walking Liberty $50. I mean, everything was there, but I just wouldn't listen. I was being stubborn.
I have a very expensive taste, according to him, because I like all the high premium stuff.
She does. She loves the high premium silver.
Right, Nickel? That's what I've been telling him. I was like, I told you so. I told you so.
I know. Think about how much more I would have if.
He's all, dang it, I wish I would have listened to you. I was like,
I do. I wish I would listen to you.
Believe it or not, I sometimes have good ideas.
Oh, no, Sherry. I get reminded all the time that it wasn't my idea.
Oh, he does, Sherry. Trust me.
I get reminded.
He tries to act like it was his idea, but I bring him back to reality. I'm like, yeah, don't let reality stand in your way or anything.
Richard, you are 100% correct on that.
Like what though? Emerald asked.
What's that?
Like what though? He said. Emerald. Do you mean like what though? Like what specifically? Emerald? Hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, Petey Gill. You gonna say hi to everybody? Say hi. She's crazy.
Oh, this cat.
Come here, Mama. Come here.
Our cat came up here to say hi to us.
So my pets are like my children. I baby talk to them, and they're all spoiled, and you can tell.
Yeah.
So I like Libertads a lot. I like Maples a lot. I want to start a tube of Maples. And
oh, okay. I'm sorry, Emerald. No, go ahead. Finish your sentence.
Let's see, what else do I like to get? Just anything unique. I like to get from that intaglio. Anything intaglio is always going to be cool. I like a lot of the intaglio stuff. I like stuff with cats on it. Just anything that's different. I don't know how. We bought an Egyptian Ankh from Herman, which reminds me, I want to buy his other two to stack. It's the stackables. Just stuff like that. I have some Trump rounds and anything with Texas on it.
The nice premium stuff was the two. From the Germanian Mint.
You're right, Sherry. I love anything shiny, jewelry, diamonds. You name it.
Dragula? God, I hope not.
You know what, Dragula? Austin is definitely the Austin area. It's because a lot of people from California are flocking to Texas because they want to get away from.
But they bring their
wokeness
here.
They bring their woke ideologies, and Austin, they say, is just ruined, and it's so beautiful. My brother lives there. It's gorgeous, and it's sad that it's become that way.
She likes the Lady Germania
Yes, I do.
rounds from the Germanian mint.
He he likes a lot of like the buffaloes and the eagles and stuff like that.
Oh,
Um,
I love the buffaloes and the
buffaloes
bars
seem
and
to be one of your favorites.
I did, Richard. I'm just looking for a good time to call you.
Richard wants to know if you got his number.
Yeah, if Sundays are good, I'm usually not busy on Sundays.
Right, Southeast. I need more bars. Like I don't have like very many like bigger bars, like 10 ounce and 5 ounce. Um,
She does have a lot of fractional gold. Quite well. I mean,
yeah, that was nice, LJ, wasn't it? That 2 ounce Libertad.
oh no, LJ, this ain't y'all's. This one here. This ain't y'all's 2 ounce Libertad. This is my 2 ounce Libertad. Don't give her any ideas.
That was a gift from me.
Of course it was, but for some reason it might just sneak on over into your stack.
It might just end up in my stack.
Yeah, exactly.
5 ounces. I like the little what are they? The Germanian bars. Those are so cute.
I love generic rounds. And I've been finding when I go, and I haven't made an order from Hero in quite a while.
Right, Chet? Exactly. And Austin used to be so fun. I love Austin. Like it's just they're making it their utopia, their woke utopia, and that was ours. Like, but there's nothing you can do about it.
So, if y'all, I used to order from Hero quite a bit, and then last year I just kind of made a deal, and I kind of made a pact with myself that I would only buy from my LCS, and which is the Vault here in Odessa. And I did. I bought the majority of my stuff from there, except for I picked up a 10 ounce Red River Mint bar from Hero and a couple other little things, but nothing really major. But I like going in there and checking out the generic bin because I like I know a lot of people are into vintage, and I don't know if y'all can see that. Is that focused good?
Pamps. I like Pamps. Sherry.
So it's a where are my glasses? 1973 one Silverado by the World Mint. And I picked that up. It was in the generic bin, so I kind of have I like finding stuff like that. But if not, I'll just buy buffaloes. Regular old silver buffaloes, 1 ounce buffalo rounds. Miss West Texas does have a few pandas, graded pandas.
You have them, J-Dog, you have American Prospector Inglehards too? Yeah, we got a few of those. Do we have a 1986? Oh, you sold it.
No, I don't think we might have an 86.
I do. I have a couple pandas.
I think it's the 83 and 83 and another one is kind of hard to find. I can't remember the year.
Pioneer. That's funny. Gonna need all the pandas you can get to bribe Chinese occupiers.
Yeah. I'll just start ordering that shit off of Temu and sell it back to them.
Well, you can find them. They're buying up all the land by the military bases, so that's where you can find them. Eaglehearts are awesome.
The
Sherry.
83 prospector round is one of the hardest ones to find, and I believe the 83 and
I have a little
I think an
maple,
87.
a maple
Thing.
with the little monkey privy.
Oh yeah, you do have the
It's
the
so
monkey
cute.
privy maple.
That's so random, just to put a monkey privy, but that was cool. I love Intaglio, man. They have cool stuff. Like, I don't know, like I really like their stuff, especially like their UFO stuff. Man, that's so cool. And their cat stuff.
And
Like
most of the Intaglio mint does have a come with the premium.
I hope he does, LJ. That's what I was thinking. Like, please let him seize that land back, because that was not cool. Like, for that to happen. Did they ever make those galaxy bars?
No, they have not.
I don't know if any of y'all seen those galaxy bars. Oh my god, it's Scottsdale mint, and they are gorgeous. Like, and I don't even think they ever
Sherry.
made them. Did they? They haven't made them yet, right?
No, they're still up for.
I would love to have one of those. Like, man, that's the
Emerald, I haven't heard of the Draper mint. Sweetheart, I'm trying to play footsies with
I
you.
was like,
and now
what are
you're
you
punching me in the
doing?
leg?
I
Shit.
was like, what is he doing?
I'm over here trying to flirt with her under the table and she's punching me in the leg.
Well, I wasn't sure if I was like saying something that you didn't want me to say. That's why I was like, what are you doing? I like Hero too. I have a fake check. I got a fake was that fake one I got?
That fake gold eagle?
I got
so mad.
Our friend that owns the local coin shop, I saw it in there. I was like, oh, this is so pretty. He's like, that's fake. You can have it. And I just brought it home and gave it to my little girls to play with. And Madison has it. She likes to play with it.
You know, I haven't seen the 5-ounce round of that new Scottsdale Cowboy round, but I've seen the 1 ounce, and
is that true, Emerald? Really?
yes.
Oh, then never mind.
That new Cowboy round's beautiful. So they can get the Galaxy look to stay for a little while, but the problem they were running into is when they shipped it out, by the time it got to where they were going with it, it changed. It didn't hold that color to it.
Oh.
Yeah. The closest thing I found to that is like those bars that were at the vault.
Well, that makes me sad now.
Shorter name, does it clap? Does it go away? Southeast, I'll have to look at that 5-ounce new 5-ounce Cowboy. You look it up real quick.
Can we talk about what's his name sent you last night?
What's that?
That little army man, that was badass.
Oh, a picture of that. Yeah.
Yes. I wonder where he's at tonight. What's the name? What I put in?
Just put in Scottsdale Mint.
Scottsdale, Arizona. Scottsdale Mint. Where? Just go here?
Just go there. 181 in stock, Scottsdale. You know, I haven't tried Whatnot. I haven't looked at it. Well, I did actually quite a while ago. What's his name?
Oh, look, you can unlock. What?
That LCS Harry's that Silver Dragons goes to. They were doing a Whatnot auctions from there, but I only watched it a few times, and I was like, it's kind of not for me.
always want you to
Well,
put your phone number in.
just I hope.
Look at this. Those are pretty.
Oh,
Look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks. Whoever suggested or put that in my
Wow.
head to have her look up the Scottsdale Mint. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Now I see a lot of stuff that he's gonna have to buy me. Look, aliens.
Yeah.
The rifleman.
Yeah, the rifleman. That one. The
They have
rifleman.
aliens and unicorns, and they have depictions of the resurrection, the Last Judgment. It's a grand finale Bible series. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Now I'm gonna have to spend some money. Sorry. We just gotta order one of these, like for real.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Oh man.
Ooh, yes. I am buying one of these. The Last Judgment is.
So you know how we were just talking about pieces with high premiums. Which one did you want?
This one or this one?
So on Scottsdale Mint's website, she did find two
Biblical.
in the biblical series. They have 2024 biblical series, The Last Judgment. 2 ounces of silver for $152.
Sherry, if it's me in the chat, you'll see Miss West Texas. And he's in the chat under West Texas Stacker. So yeah, you'll see me as Miss West Texas, and you'll see my picture.
So that's what I mean by stuff with high premiums. Yeah.
100.
Wow.
It's a 2 ounce though.
Yeah, for a 5 ounce price.
Well, I'm getting one. Sorry, hate to tell you. They have Jonah and oh my gosh, y'all have if y'all like religious stuff, y'all have got to check out their biblical series. It is amazing. Do they not have any 1 ounce? Are they all 2 ounce?
I don't know. I don't know what you clicked on. All I know is that this could be trouble.
Oh, it's gonna be trouble.
Some beautiful rounds.
Oh my God!
Some real beautiful rounds.
I'm taking them back. Look, this one's $200. Cast the first stone.
Yeah. Wow.
Y'all have got to go over to Scottsdale Mint and check out their new stuff. It's amazing.
Emerald, you know, we've talked about the people that hold the races.
Silver and cigars.
Long necks. You used to be able to snap long necks pretty quick.
Do it.
Oh, you know, we did have some pretty badass hand-to-hand combat training.
Do they teach y'all
There was different levels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what, Steve? We've done them a few times with Stack N, and we've won. We've won about what 3 times already?
3 times.
So I mean, we like to do hers.
We don't ever watch too much, or we don't really watch very often. We don't do them too often, but
we like to support her. She's a very, very nice lady.
And yeah, it definitely could become a bad habit. But on the same note, you know, I used to watch some of these auction channels too, and they would have something that was moderately high premium, nothing too out of hand, and they would start out the bid at like $36, and before you know it, that 1 ounce coin is all the way up to 65. You know, so yeah, I kind of stay out of the auctions too. I mean, honestly, the only thing we really do is we've ordered from Pinehurst a few times and did a few Walmart orders, and And
Hey, surprisingly, Walmart's a pretty good place to buy silver from.
yeah,
They've been everything that's came from there has been in pristine condition. And you would never imagine that Walmart would have, silver.
yeah, that's where I got the.
No, that's where I got this.
Okay, well, that's where Miss West Texas got
His gift, his
my
Valentine's gift.
Valentine's gift.
I think gambling's I think the lottery's a joke. Like the
It's-
Powerball. I think that money goes to no one. I think the government's doing something with it. I really do. I think that they make up these fake winners and they keep the money.
Ooh, LJ, I'm gonna have to see that. I do know that and it's funny because I was looking at their site one time and
Well, there's different.
they did have fake eagles for sale for $8.
Well, there's different. They allow different vendors. Yeah. So you have to be careful who the vendor is. It is a tax for stupid people. I mean, you have more of a chance of being struck by lightning like 3 times, 3 to 4, whatever, several times than you do of winning the lottery. Like, it's ridiculous.
I'll have to look that up. I'm not saying that it's not true. I'd have to see that for myself.
You own a dwarf who won't stop chewing on rocks. What do I do to stop it? Kick it in the head?
So violent.
I don't know. It's a troll.
I do know that a while back somebody did a story, and I noticed it too.
Why stop it? Pickle rocks are cheap. You're funny, Stuart.
The fake eagles they were selling, and they finally they took those off. They got enough bull crap over it that.
Aw, Silver and Cigars.
Oh, cigars.
Hi, Happy Tiger. Long time no see.
Emerald, thanks for stopping in, man. It was good having you in.
Good night, Emerald. Thank you for stopping in and having a chat. Well, you can go find rocks anywhere.
Well, Pickles, I guess that's a good thing, man. Now you can
you don't need
grow some cucumbers in your garden now that it's rock free.
Oh, thank you, Happy Tiger.
Happy Tiger, thank you.
Always happy to see you in the chat, sweetie.
You know Happy Tiger plays the drums?
Dude, that's awesome. I don't know if any of y'all know who the Deftones. I'm sure y'all know who the Deftones are. I'm going to a Deftone concert in March with my 2 boys. It's gonna be my He's gonna be 14, huh?
What? Yes.
My son's gonna be 14, and so I'm gonna take him to his first concert with my older son, and it's gonna be the Deftones, and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
I get to stay here and work.
Well, Happy Tiger, hope to see you again.
Southeast, never heard of them. Southeast Blacks.
You gotta, it's just a rock band, metal.
Is it metal?
It's not metal. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like.
Thank you, Happy Tiger.
It's not. They have some softer songs too. Do you know who they are, Stuart? Yeah, I love the Deftones. I love the Chino, the lead singer, has the most beautiful voice to me. So I'm excited.
Oh no, Southeast, it's more harder rock.
Well, good
Steve,
night.
have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
I hope you have a good night. Deftones, check.
Deaf.
Like deaf in your ear. They are, Stuart. Good night, Happy Tiger. Oh, yeah, I've never stopped. I've listened to them forever, and I still listen to them all the time.
I I don't think maybe I've heard of their
You've
songs.
heard them if you've heard them. I've played them before.
Cigars listened to them in the '90s.
Metallica's good, yeah. You want to see Caitlin Clark? I'm not sure who that is, Nickel.
She's a basketball player. Nickel, we'll get you some basketball tickets and go watch them.
System of a Down, yeah, they're awesome. They're kind of like in that same genre, I guess you would say, in a way. Um,
LJ,
man,
I'm with you.
Johnny Cash, Johnny
Yep.
Cash, Disturbed. I don't really listen to them. I do like a couple of their songs, but y'all know I was watching a YouTube video earlier today, and they were showing like how crazy fans were over Michael Jackson. Like they were crying and like they were trying to get to him like all the time. It was crazy. Those concerts that he would have.
So Nickel, buy. Oh, you can take a day off and buy some basket tickets to one of their games.
Godsmack, yeah. I I like a couple of their songs.
You want to hear her sing?
Who?
You.
Hear me sing?
Yeah, go ahead sing.
No. Do you want everybody to leave? It's a good song, Nickel. I love the Dolly Parton Jolene song.
You
You
went
know
to.
that Jolene song's based on a true story.
Is it really?
It really is. I watched an interview where she said that her husband would go up to the bank and there was this beautiful girl there.
Don T, hello.
There was this beautiful woman there named Jolene that worked at the bank, and she knew her husband was falling in love with her, and she told her husband to choose. And you know, she sang that she wrote that song, and he chose her, and they're still together to this day. Jolene was a bank teller.
I don't know. I like.
Maybe that's made up, but that's what
Maybe,
she
maybe,
said.
but
You know, these celebrities just
I like
lie all the time anyway.
a lot of what the groups LJ was putting down. I kind of like. I like outlaw country. I like a lot of Spanish music. Believe it or not, you know, if you it's
Yeah,
just
you used to not. You started to like it more now.
Southeast. Yeah, new country does suck.
It's
Oh my God.
it's more poppy.
Beyonce.
They're trying to make it poppy, and that Grammy was bought. I don't care what anybody says. That was bought. Waylon Jennings, yep. Is it LJ? Okay, I heard her tell the story that that her husband was falling in love with this woman and that she was beautiful. She's like she was gorgeous and
Now you know this newer country or this outlaw country. I'm talking about old outlaw country because like Hank Williams III, I can't stand that guy. Yeah, there's some other ones
Beyonce needs
that I
to just
can't.
stop. Right, LJ? We're tired of her. You know, they say her Cowboy Carter tour tickets are her fans are not buying them because they're so dang high. Trying to make up all that money they spent for that Grammy. I can't stand them. Ugh. Pedos probably. I didn't say the whole word.
You didn't say the whole word. Boy, I tell you, that's one of the things you're going to get with us is I mean, with YouTube, we try to
Oh my
kind of
God.
halfway try to filter ourselves a little bit, but
Nickel, do not get me started on that ostrich. Ugh, she needs to go already. We're tired of her. Nobody cares about her anymore. She got booed at the.
nice, Chris. That's good. I'm going to look into that.
She got booed at the Super Bowl.
Who did?
Taylor Swift.
Oh well.
Accordion should be required in all bands.
Yeah, Stuart, for sure.
Do you like Spanish music, Stuart?
Love Spanish music.
Because if you like accordions, then...
But if y'all didn't know this, you know that there was a lot of German.
Oh, Sherry, you're funny.
I love that song. Marty Robbins. So there was actually back in the day there was a German a lot of Germans that moved down into Mexico. There was German communities, and they introduced the accordion. So that's why if you hear like traditional German music and older Mexican music, it sounds the same. A lot of it sounds pretty close to the same.
You see what Czech put? Like, I've heard some of that Czech polka. You're right. They use a lot of accordion. It's all accordion. I like all kinds of genres.
So do I. Oh, Czech. Speaking of polka, and I don't really care for the guy as an actor too much anymore. I mean, you can't. He's had some good movies, but that Jack Black, that polka.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, if you like Spanish rice, I make it the best. Everybody loves my rice, my Spanish rice.
There is, Stuart.
What about Mexicans?
There's a shitload of Germans and Czechs in this area. You know, like Fredericksburg. That's a
German town. Yeah, it is. I love Fredericksburg. It's so quaint.
Yeah, it's southeast woke Jack, but he did a movie about the Polka King, and oh my God, is it freaking hilarious!
I don't know who you are talking about. I'm too young.
What? We watched that movie together.
What movie is it?
The one with Jack Black where he's the polka guy.
Oh, Jack Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like some musician.
No, Czechs, you're correct. He was from Austria. What was I going to say?
Southeast, that newest movie that he just made for Christmas, what was it called? Satan Claus. I was totally against watching it. But then we watched it and I liked it.
I didn't watch it.
It teaches a good lesson, and it's not evil. I mean, he's actually like a demon. He's not really the devil. But he pretends.
You're just not making it sound any good at all.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's cute though. Like, you just have to watch it. I hate to say that about something like that, but you just have to watch it, and then you can see like it's got a good moral story to it. The kid, he wants the kid to sell his soul, and the kid will not do it, and the kid does not do it, and at the end, he's like, "You're a good kid," and it's just a good story.
Okay. I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah. But
can you look up that 5 ounce while you're on here? Look up that 5 ounce.
On Scottsdale?
Yeah.
5 ounce what?
The Rifleman.
I'll just go back to it. What's everybody's favorite? Did you already talk about what's everybody's favorite bullion site to order from?
Oh, we could ask, but everybody's going to say something different.
Oh, I love these.
Southeast, I'm with you. I don't like fictional Christmas characters.
Why do you want me to be on the site? Because I want to buy everything. There it is.
That's the one I wanted to look at.
There's
the gold one. Oh, the gold one looks nice.
The gold one's beautiful. Oh, imagine getting the gold one.
Uh-huh. How do you guys feel about gold?
Money metals. I just saw them. That's funny you say that. I just saw them on here when I was looking. Nickel.
What would you call that? Gold, well, it's not coins because they're generics. They're not. Do you guys feel okay about those? Like this gold rifleman from the Scottsdale Mint.
Hi, King. Oh, she's trying to go to you. She's your cat. That's one of our babies, Layla.
This is actually our oldest pet that we have in the house.
And she's a good cat.
And she's a good cat. Besides for she's getting ready to claw the shit out of me.
Meow. I just said meow. She is such a good cat.
Sherry, gold is gold, yeah.
A good kid. Yeah, how's your good kid?
She's shaking the camera. She's right
Well,
behind
Southeast, you got me on this whole you got me on this whole Scottsdale kick now.
So the actual round isn't that bad.
No,
The 1 ounce round. It's not
and they have the
bad.
5 ounce. Oh, really?
Really?
That's cool.
That's
Richard.
cool, Richard. You know, I've had some conversations with I don't know who it was, with somebody that works at Hero. And
Where from, Mark? That Engelhard gram of gold. Wow.
that's nice.
That's all I'm asking him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people like Elon Musk that like money doesn't even matter to that guy? Like he could live off of he could
Oh, Richard knows them.
who's that?
They work at Money Metals.
Well, I don't know them.
Well, I know you don't. I'm just saying he knows them by name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought you were like I got confused. I'm sorry. Okay. What was I saying?
Southeast, we don't mind the 1 grammers, the little 1 gram bars, or the 2.5. Fractional Mexican
don't
gold.
bother me.
The Dos Peso Mexican gold coins.
I love the little gram bars, like fractional gold and silver. I love it, but he's not so keen. He used to not be so keen on it. Oh
Our
my
man.
gosh, there's the man.
Well, I'm good with fractional gold, even the 1 gram bars. I don't, the half ounce silver and 10th ounce silver. I don't understand it.
So
If you're gonna get fractional, you might as well just get 90%.
how did you get 4 grams of gold for $6, Nicole? What up, Herman? What are you doing tonight? Oh, Mark can't tell us his source.
Sorry, my cat's bumping the.
Well,
The phone.
maybe if we ever wanted to get one, we could just like get it through you.
What's that?
One of those little Engelhard gram bars, because I want one now.
You have a Geiger.
I do too, King. I have a lot of those. If you'll watch some of our videos, I've put them out before. I've got Herman's given me like quite a bit of those. And then I've bought like a couple of them.
Stack That Gold sent you too.
Herman, and then Stack That Gold.
And
That's
then we
right.
bought some
And then
at
we bought some.
Picture Bills.
Right, exactly. I'm so sorry. I forgot Stack That Gold gave me some too. That's right. Herman, Mr. West Texas showed me that picture that you sent him. That is pretty badass, dude. That is so cool.
Sherry, I would love to do that. I would actually love to be able to go get my own pay dirt
I want to do that.
and pan it.
You know, you can order it online. You can order it from companies and pan it yourself. That's what the YouTubers do. They buy buckets
Of dirt. Yeah, I know.
I would love to panning for gold looks like so much fun.
It looks, yeah. It's got to be more pleasurable than computer parts for gold. That was so much work.
It's that looks way more fun to do the panning for gold. Herman's gonna send you some premium stuff.
Oh man, some pictures.
Herman, send it to me too on TikTok or something, because I'm afraid he won't show it to me because he's gonna know I want it. I know Mr. West Texas would be in heaven.
Cigars, I don't think I do.
I don't think we do either.
We have a silver and gold stack attack, LBS, Southeast stacker. We have a few broke stacker.
Sherry, about where are you from, sweetie? Like, if you don't mind me asking. Oh, Southeast, that's another thing that looks like so much fun. Metal detecting. Those look like really fun hobbies. Those are hobbies I could get on board with. No, I wouldn't buy it off eBay. I would buy it from like a trusted source, definitely, Sherry.
I do follow a couple panners, pay dirters. I don't know. What's that?
I don't know if y'all saw pictures of
One troubled something. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
from the okay, you're over there. Okay, oh, I bet you it's pretty over there. Imagine y'all, like, I don't know if y'all saw pictures, but when we went in invaded Iraq for no reason, they took all of Saddam's gold and it filled up like dump trucks. That's how much he had. Like, he had dump trucks of gold bars.
What do you mean?
Like
which time?
The time when Bush was
So during the Kuwait War?
Yeah, when Bush
Desert Storm?
No, it wasn't. I guess they took that. They say they even found a Stargate.
How do you know that wasn't? I mean, how do you say that for no reason?
He didn't have weapons of mass destruction.
I'm not talking about that. It was when he was invading Kuwait.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they claimed he had weapons of mass destruction. Yeah, that's it. Weapons of mass destruction. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know that he was gassing the Kurds, his own people. The dude was not a good guy.
I'm not saying he was a good guy.
So I mean, so there was good reason to go up there.
Okay. I saw some YouTubers in England that were literally finding gold coins on the ground. I mean, it could have been a setup, but it looked real. It looked legit. Like, they were finding all these old gold coins. It was, that would be so badass to find like somebody's hidden treasure.
Oh,
so,
nice.
This is a true story. So my grandparents owned a farm in
Hey, thanks, cigars.
In over by Canton, Texas, and there was who was that gang that we told you the story. There was like a famous gang back in the like 1800s.
Jesse James.
It was some kind of gang.
It was the Jesse James gang.
Yeah, they for some reason they thought that they had buried some treasure on my grandparents' land, and these universities would come out and ask my grandparents if they could metal detect and dig on their land to try to find this treasure. I thought that was pretty crazy, but I think my grandparents let them like one time. Hi, Al.
Hey, I I was damn near doing cartwheels out of the grocery store when I found a old silver Roosevelt dime.
He was so happy. I know, King, there wasn't. And like, I don't even know if I believe that. I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't doing bad things, but like, we've been lied to so much. I don't even know what's what anymore.
That probably it, Richard. You didn't find them because they were moving them around. You weren't finding them because the knucklehead media was giving away where they were going to go look next before they even got there. I wouldn't mind metal detecting. There's really no place to do it around here. We can't do it in the city limits because apparently anything that's found inside the city limits is the city's.
No, they passed away years ago, and my grandmother and uncle sold the land. So we don't, it's no longer in the family. It didn't stay in our family, unfortunately. And it was beautiful. They even had a lake on it. It was like 1,800 acres or something. It was huge. How much land they owned. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I checked the coin store the other day. I went to the grocery store, checked the coin store. There was 75 cents laying on top of it. And I looked at the quarters and they were all clad and I just left them there. I don't know why. I was thinking I should have put them in my pocket,
Change
but
jar, man.
change jar, I know. My my dad's aunt.
Yes, check Canton, Texas. Yes, sir. It was right outside of Canton.
My dad's aunt during the prohibition days would smuggle things like butter and sugar and rum across from Lake Erie. And
No way. Well, bring your metal detector and let's go.
and her husband was a customs agent back then.
La Mesa's not very far from us. Colonel Angus, are you from this area?
There are also gold bars in a cave southwest of La Mesa. Is there anything out there?
I don't know. There's La Mesa's not very far from here.
Well, no, it's not.
Oh, that's cool. Cigars. I'm sure everybody has some very rich
Family
history, man. We can feel free to tell your stories. We'll listen. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember Canton. That was a dry county. I don't know if it still is, but I remember we'd have to drive to the next town to get alcohol. Hi, Tuli Tuli. How are you, sweetie?
Hi, Thule.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like the stories that you are, or the stuff that you are telling us. Like that's rich family history right there. Oh, you're driving?
Oh, be safe.
Be
Be
careful.
safe. Don't text and drive. Chat and drive. I just got on. Miss West Texas just got on to me for doing that last night.
I was like, you were on somebody's live and you were working? I have a lot of Confederate history. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Confederate history here in Texas too.
Yeah.
More so in East Texas. Um, we just
So, also, there was a back in, I can't remember when, a long time ago, there was a a serial killer in Texarkana, and it was a real famous case. I had a relative that was sitting. They were sitting in their living room, and he just shot them through their window, like for no reason. I can't remember the name. If I told y'all the name, y'all know who I was talking about.
It, Chex, it sure is, and
Right, Check?
and the funny thing about that is that when you have a big family, the state gets even smaller.
I want to say it was like maybe 50s or 60s. I'll have to ask my mom. I forget stuff, so it wasn't the Zodiac, but it was like something that pretty big, somebody pretty big like that. They never caught him. He killed some.
Oh my God.
I can't. My mind is just going. I'm telling you. I can't remember the name of what they called him.
I don't know, but
It was in Texarkana, though. If you look it up, I'm sure.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's who it was. Henry Lee Lucas.
I'm not sure, Chet. I just know that one of my relatives her and her husband were murdered by him, and then Janis Joplin was my grandmother's cousin. My great grandmother was a Joplin, so I'm related to Janis Joplin. No joke.
LJ said what you're talking about.
Moonlight Murder. That might be it, LJ. I have no idea.
I don't think I've ever been to Texarkana.
That's where my great grandfather was from, and it was his family.
And yes, her grandmother did tell me that she was family to Janis Joplin.
Well, my great grandmother was a Joplin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her mother was a Joplin.
Ross Perot. Oh man, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Did he die? Or did he just go away?
I'm sure he's probably gone by now, sweetheart. He was old when he was going to run for president.
I don't know, y'all. I can't remember. I have such a horrible memory these days at my older age.
Yeah.
Like I can't think of names when I'm trying to tell the story, and I sound like an idiot. A Club La Vela at Panama City. Sam Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Southeast. I don't know who that is.
You know who Sam Elliott is.
Who's Sam Elliott?
Roadhouse, the old guy in Roadhouse.
I do not know who Sam Elliott is. I'm sorry, that's not my age group.
Oh wow. Hey CS, what's going on, man? How's
Nicole,
it going?
You're funny, Nicole. Grandma West. I'm an old lady. I feel like one. I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not old like y'all.
Oh God, what? God, okay. Family Guy, the mayor, after Adam West.
I know who Sam Elliott is.
Oh my God, I gotta like explain shit to her like Gen Z style.
I promise y'all I'm not a dingbat. I
Oh
swear.
my God.
But now I know who Sam. I love Sam Elliott. Oh, cool. That guy's cool. He does the voice of the mayor now in Family Guy, and Family Guy's like one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
And he was in that. What's that? 19.
Yes, the 1883.
1883. See, I said 19.
Yeah. The beef commercials.
He's handsome. He's a very handsome man. I know now, Southeast. I'm telling you, my memory is going. I'm just retarded these days.
My God.
Oh, can you not say that?
No.
I'm sorry. I don't
You
know.
got no filter at all. Oh my God. You're
I've
gonna
heard-
get you're
I've
gonna
heard
get us
other-
kicked the hell right off of this channel.
Y'all can just call me Grandma West.
She's talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacres and all that.
I'm just not gonna say anything unless I know the whole story.
Well, you can talk. Just it does suck that we would have to censor ourselves like that. You know, that we would have to literally watch what we say.
I
in
guess I
order
am
to
old
not-
too, Southeast.
In order to
Dante's Creek, yep. Tom Selleck.
boy, those the battling mustaches of the '80s, huh? Tom Selleck and Sam Elliott.
Maybe I should go to Rumble and stay off YouTube.
Yeah.
If I get on Rumble though, I'm
Oh,
like,
God,
y'all are never gonna shut me up. I'll be talking for hours. I'm actually thinking about making my own.
Oh, Burt
channel over
Reynolds,
there.
yep.
Yeah, I knew that name sounded familiar, but I was like, I don't know who that is. Hi,
The
Outlaw.
Vote. Howdy.
Thank you, Sherry.
I mean, what do you expect? We're just good old. I mean, we say what we feel.
I swear I'm not dingy. I'm really not.
She's one of them.
I'm a scholar.
She's really one of them geniuses, you know.
I am. Maybe I'm autistic.
Oh, don't start that. Don't. So, I do a lot of, not really a whole lot anymore, but I do a lot of some Facebooking. And there was a local news station that put
Roadhouse.
out a
He owns a ranch in out by Midland, Angus. Thank you, LJ. I should be able to. It's ridiculous that we're having to like literally censor what we say. Yeah, I like Sam Elliott. I like him a lot. Grandma Spectrum, maybe. I mean,
we just say what we feel. We don't mean to no harm to it.
no, I don't. I'm sorry if I offend anyone. I'm not trying to.
So this news article,
Scooter Ratliff wants you to shout out their page.
it's all right.
I don't know who.
So this news article, it came out and said that there are more younger adults now being diagnosed with being on the spectrum of autism. Right? Do you remember me telling you about that?
Check, were you like in? Sorry, I was just reading his comment. Were you a actor, or you were just like? You said you met him on the set. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
So there's been an increase in younger adults, like between 20 and 35, being diagnosed with autism or some form of autism. We're talking about fully functional people that have made it all the way until their early 30s that all of a sudden out of nowhere get diagnosed with autism.
Oh, that's awesome, Jack.
Stack that gold. How's it going?
What up? Stack that gold. Yeah, that's cool, Jack. That's really cool. Tripolar. Absolutely not, Angus. Absolutely not.
Sherry, more than likely.
Let me tell y'all something though. Y'all should look up on there's a YouTube series called the Telepathy Tapes. and this is real, like this is legit. Like these people, these psychologists are testing these kids, and they're finding out that non-verbal autistic children are telepathic. Just look up the telepathy tapes. It'll blow your mind. Blow your mind.
Southeast, I love peanut butter, but I sure am glad I don't have to eat it anymore every day.
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter. Remember that song? Peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat. You gotta remember that. That was like all over the internet when the internet first came out. The Constitutional thinks I'm annoying as fuck.
I don't know if he thinks you're annoying, but he definitely thinks you're up there in outer space.
Hey, I got my tinfoil hat on extra thick tonight. Constitutional.
So we're trying to do this major cut back on sugar, and y'all keep putting cookie shit up there, and it's making me it's kicking in my sweet tooth.
Yeah, Sherry. A lot of Gen X thinks they're autistic.
Oh, you know what, Anthony? That even sounds good. I love potted meat sandwiches.
Take my hat off. Oh, come on.
Richard, it does. Who? Take my hat off?
No, he said, actually my tinfoil hat. Yeah.
Yeah, you would think that, I think it's because when these people, younger people, they get something in their head, that like, instead of somebody else coming up to them and being like, you know what, shut the hell up, grow a pair and deal with it. Nobody calls them out on their BS. They just kind of accept it, and then they conform to it. So next, they're like, oh, well, yeah, maybe you are, and maybe
right,
people, they just feed into it till next thing you know, they're
those I'm just these autistic. Some of these autistic people are just they're so highly intelligent. It's crazy. Elon Musk, him for example, or look at Barron Trump.
Elon Musk does not have autism.
Yes, he does. He has Asperger's.
He's a damn android. And no, he doesn't have Asperger's.
Hey, y'all, for real, check out. Okay, so does anybody else think it was weird that Jeff Bezos, Zuckerberg, and Elon were all sitting with Trump's kids like they were his kids at the inauguration? Did y'all notice that? And then the camera was on Elon, and he was like doing all this weird stuff with his face. And I think he was doing it on purpose because he knew that camera was on him, but he was trying to look like he was like a robot or something. It was weird.
I happen to agree with Stack That Gold. Elon is not that. I heard him. He was trying to talk the other day, and I was like,
stutters.
"What the
He has
hell is this guy saying?"
I think it's because he's autistic. People say he's brilliant. Trump says he's brilliant. I don't know. I don't know him personally, and he doesn't really seem like. I don't know.
Maybe, there's smarts and then there's common sense. Right? So
Sherry, you're so right. These new people coming into the world, they're just not like us. They're our children, like my kids, they're not like us. Our kids are not like us. These newer generations. I've got a Gen Zer and I've got Gen Alpha. No, I've got 2 Gen Zers and 2 Gen Alpha.
My oldest son's he just turned 21, and you know what? That kid is conservative, and he doesn't fall for all this BS. And
I've heard several people say how brilliant he was, and I've also heard that he was autistic. Well, I'm not saying it about you in Yosemite. Yeah, they're high. Oh, Anthony, they are so highly intelligent. Some of them, it's crazy. And I was just saying that some of the nonverbal autism children, they're telepathic. They you can hold up something and they can fully have a eye mask on and they'll tell you what it is.
CS, CS, you ain't bullshitting there. He's, um, here we'll get a little basketball action here with Nickel.
Stuart.
I
Hi, Transit. Are you off the plane yet?
So I watched this little video about Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and
Ew.
it said that you have nobody has ever heard Michael Jordan ever come out and tell everybody that he's the best player there ever was, right? Well, LeBron James will.
I can't stand LeBron James.
And so, if you're really good and you respect all the players that have came before you and that are playing now, then you wouldn't need to tell everybody that you're the best. You would just know it and not have to say it. LeBron, he likes to tell everybody he's the best.
LeBron's also been
don't
documented
say it.
To say ain't nothing like a Diddy party.
Okay, so it kind of just reminds me of what Constitutional just said. If you're really a genius, then you're not going to have to go around telling everybody you're a genius, or try to tell people how smart you are.
They just know. People just know.
Well, thank you. We know.
We definitely, and he is our Lord and Savior. I know transit.
Transit, get some rest.
Those long flights are harsh, man. I can only imagine. I mean, they're exhausted. That jet lag will get you.
Oh, that's cool. You got some
foreign currency.
Singapore money. He got a couple cool pieces of silver too over there in the Philippines.
John, if we could just put our egos aside, I mean, just imagine how amazing our world would be.
Hey, how long was it constitutional?
Gross. Well, I got some dinar and I got some dong.
Larry Bird could have been.
But I don't got a lot.
I just
about an inch.
On a warm day.
Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny.
Transit, I'm glad you made it safe, made it home safe, and
yeah, come see us. Come through here
when you get a chance, cruise on through. Pretty much you missed whatever seems like whatever bad storms we're gonna get or whatever we're gonna get is probably over with.
I liked Kobe
Hey,
Bryant.
thank you, Angus. It was good to have you in. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good night, dear.
Oh, Bird could shoot a three. Man, Bird could shoot a three.
Sherry Ward, man, you're exactly right. I mean, these newer generations are some of them that like, and I no offense to anybody that's a Gen Zer or has Gen Z children, but
I think you're the youngest one in here.
Oh, okay. So they say that Gen Z are even taking their parents with them to job interviews. Like that's like how bad it's gotten. Can you imagine taking your mommy to a job interview? Yeah, she's right on it.
You know, okay, so it's like I said, I'll say it again. It's no secret. I work at a Pizza Hut and I do deliveries at a Pizza Hut. All right, so we had two guys that are working there, and they both keep telling me, "Oh, I can't wait for the oil field to pick up. God, I can't wait for the oil field to pick up so I can go out there and get an oil field job." And I'm thinking to myself, that is such bullshit. If you wanted an oil field job, this is West Texas. We're oil field capital of the world. If you really wanted an oil field job, you would go out and get one. You wouldn't have to wait for the oil field to pick up. Transit, what was your first job at 14?
Right, LJ?
He says that mom did a great job at his interview.
You're cool. That's funny. That's so funny.
So I mean, it's just these some of these people.
Everybody started working at 14.
So
Yeah,
a lot of these
people
now, they talk, they talk about, oh well, I'm going to, or oh shit, there's a lot of people that their idea of going out looking for a job is putting it out, putting it on Facebook. Hey, who's hiring? Oh, there, I looked for a job.
I started working at 9.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I was about not really working. I was about 13.
Oh, LJ, that's when I was born that year.
Cigars, stacking cats in the museum.
I'm a cat stacker. Oh, hi, baby.
Let me see her again.
Oh, meowies, mommy. Oh, meow. Come here. Come here.
Did somebody say cats?
Somebody said come here.
What's
a meowder? What's a meowder?
No, it was a job. It was something I had to do every weekend that my dad paid me for, but it was definitely.
I know, STG. God, everybody's all young.
My dad was a truck driver, so when he came home, I would have to wash and clean the inside of his truck, organize everything in the cubby hole, and do maintenance, grease, pre-maintenance, grease everything, and make sure the brakes were good. And yeah, that's what I was doing at 13.
Now, I don't know the cat reference. I thought y'all were really talking about cats. Cigars.
Well, so Nickel, from what I heard, he was changing flat tires along the Oregon Trail. That was his first job.
I did not work. I didn't start working until I was 18. But I worked at home. I cleaned, did my own laundry.
Oh yeah, chores.
I did chores, but I never worked.
No, Richard, I didn't grow up a truck driver, but
Your dad?
I do front end alignments I do alignments on commercial trucks. I do suspension work, mechanic work on commercial trucks. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of in the same. I might not be driving them, but my job is definitely big truck related.
OTG stacks grenades. I stack miniatures.
You what?
I stack miniatures.
Yeah. Now, don't say shit about crystallized osmium though. That stuff is. Hmm? I don't know. It just depends on what kind of tires you have. If they're that big and they're on 36s, you're gonna need new stabilizer arms. Nickel has osmium. Imagine that.
Yes, Sherry, I had to work. I started having to do dishes, clean the kitchen when I was like 8 years old, and then I was taught how to do my own laundry at like 9 years old, and then we had to do all the chores at home, me and my brother, and I had to work hard. Me and my brother took turns cleaning the
Yeah.
kitchen every other night and stuff. But I didn't work in my teens.
My dad played head games with us, with me and my brother. I remember one particular summer day we lived way out of town. We were like 20 miles out of town, and this it was probably 102 degrees out one day in the summertime, and he tells me and my brother, he says, he gave us $2, and he said, go down to there was some random store out there in the middle of nowhere, and he says, go down and get me a bag of ice. Well, we walked. It was like 2 miles away. And by the time we got back, the ice was melted. And yeah, and he would be mad and everything, but yeah, that's the kind of stuff he did. I don't know. I haven't heard from any of that stuff in quite a while. Um, I'd like to see Space Miner. I really like Space Miner, and I like to
I
see.
love his rounds.
His Space Miner's channel rounds are
They're
awesome. I'd
so
love
beautiful.
to see him in a chat sometime. I know he did a live stream the other day. He was out having fun out there in the middle of nowhere, but I think he was even into that crystallized osmium there for a while. And constitutional, you better get a good winch. Well, the other thing, cigars, is constitutional is they're just now starting to break away for winter, but the weather still gets cold up there at night. So whatever big girl he finds and gets to cuddle up next to definitely has a thick undercoat of fur all over her legs and arms and everywhere, mustaches, beards, because that's how Oregon girls do it up there.
What? They don't shave?
Not not from the first cold.
I remember you telling me you shave in the winter, and I was like, yeah. And you were like all
Yeah.
weirded out by it. And I was like, dude, what?
Yep. Yeah, probably from the first snow till the earliest signs of spring that the women in Oregon don't shave.
They grow beards.
They do.
Some of them do.
Some of them do. Some of them do. Well, ask Constitutional. I'm not lying.
That's right, Sherry. It feels good when you earn it. That is disturbing, cigars. Oh my gosh, King, I'm so sorry. Herman. I have to bust out the weed whacker. Y'all are hilarious.
You know who King is, right? No. OTG? Oh, that guy?
Oh, he changed his name.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He changed his name.
Sherry, not during deer camp.
Sherry.
No, the logo didn't tip her off one bit, and she has her glasses on.
I can't even see the logo, y'all. I can't see any of y'all's logos except I can make out Stewart's, but the circles I can't make out. Just a blur. I mean, after all, I'm Grandma West, so.
Yeah, some of them new Kenworths can be pretty tricky.
Silver and cigars. I've been here the whole time.
He has been here the whole time.
You were lurking? OTG be lurking.
Sherry, we used to get a week off of school for elk season.
LJ. Oh, that's funny. I know, I was just kidding with you. I know you've been here. I was just joking.
All right, CS, have a good night, man. What time is it?
I don't see where he said. Oh, he said, okay, I see.
Yeah, we're probably gonna cut this down. I gotta get to sleep too. It's
Constitutionals. Oh, yeah, he's leaving. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
have a good night. It's 11 what? And I gotta be up at
11:23.
5:45.
Thank y'all for
chatting it up. Man, it was fun.
Hold on.
Oh, LJ, your clock's fast.
What? 23:23.
Oh God, he's one of them double numbers. Just like you.
Who?
LJ.
Yeah, I'm telling you, me and LJ.
Hey, thanks, Chex.
LJ, I do the same thing. I'm like 11:11.
All right, cool, Herman. Hey, man, I wish you could drop the link, but you haven't done it yet.
Good night, Elle. Sherry, thank you for being here with us. I really enjoyed chatting with you. Very.
Anthony, we'll see you, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Good night, Stuart, Anthony, Herman, Chet, OTG.
Hey,
LJ,
so can somebody drop Herman's link to his channel?
Okay, we'll stay on for
please?
5 more minutes. We'll stay on for 5 more minutes if you want us to wait for you, Herman. Yeah, it's past Mr. West Texas, but I'm a night owl.
Yeah, she stay up all night, and
And I get up with him at 6, but I only get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep sometimes.
yes, I am.
Yes, he's a Marine. Yeah, Sherry. Hope to see you again. Hope you subscribed, and
Yeah, Sherry's awesome.
I appreciate you. Yeah, you are. You're a very wise lady.
Thank you, Elle.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, STG, what did you get to eat? Like, I imagine there's like really good Italian food there because y'all are a melting pot, and I'm sure there's
go ahead.
a lot of authentic food there. Go ahead.
Nightcat. Yeah, I actually saw that these audits, that the Marine Corps was the only one to pass the audits that they were having.
Cool. I bet you there's like a lot of really good places to eat there, huh?
Well, from God, it seems like from November 10th, 1775, that
Right on, Sherry. Right on.
Marines have always been doing more with less.
We will, Jay. I always maintain situational awareness. I'm like you. I think just like you. Trust me.
Yeah, we've always done more with less.
I drive Mr. West Texas nuts with all my stuff.
You're what?
My conspiratorial stuff.
Oh man.
I didn't say the word.
Yes, you did.
I said conspiratorial.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
OTG, I don't know where you're at either. Nightcat, that's yeah. I mean, if it works.
Hell. You don't know where you're at. Well, hopefully you're in a good place, OTG.
The financially responsible.
That's funny.
That is funny. Oh yeah, that's good.
OTG is from the planet Zutron. Is he for real? That's cool.
Hey, can you look up real quick when these planets are going to be lined up?
It's Friday.
Tomorrow.
Oh my God! Do you see that?
Yeah. Well, LJ. That's true, but the other way that you can tell if it's factual is if they delete it off your channel.
Joins us now with more on this planet parade. This is so cool, Audrey. It is. It's not uncommon for a few planets to be seen on the same side of the sun.
So apparently there's going to be...
It's less common for most or even all of the planets to align like this.
Oh, look.
Stargazers are being delighted this week as a parade of planets decorate the night sky. Frequently referred to as a planetary alignment, 7 planets will be visible.
They all orbit the sun like racers on a track. And every now and again, we're in a vantage point.
Okay, what time?
The Earth is turned.
Elle, I don't know what time, but it's going to be interesting to see.
OTG, I feel the same way.
Nightcat, I had some good friends retire early from the Marine Corps.
Be quiet for just a second. Sorry. What time will the planetary alignment be tomorrow night? Just after dusk.
Just after dusk.
Man, Elle, I have a telescope too, but it's not a good one. So I'm not even gonna try, but I would love to have. You know what? I've asked Mr. West Texas to get me
Oh no, you were asking for a T1000.
No, I was asking for the Nikon P1000. That's a
Oh.
camera,
Did
but
I
it can
say-
also be used as a telescope.
I
So.
said you were asking for a T. You were asking for a damn Terminator.
No,
The Nikon
I wanted the
P1000.
Nikon P1000 because you can zoom in and see like clear the moon, just so clear, it's crazy. I would love to have one of those.
I said T1000.
Yeah, Elle's laughing.
So yeah, this is a once in a lifetime deal.
Yeah, it only happens so many
One-
250 years, every 250 years or something.
Somebody said 100 years. Smile with us every
I thought
100
it
years.
was longer.
That's crazy. Yeah. Well, everybody, it's been fun, but I'm gonna go.
Herman says it's
Oh.
loading.
Okay, we'll wait a little bit.
Oh, Richard says every
every
2,000
2,000
years.
years.
See, I
Wow.
thought it was longer than. Yeah, that sounds more. It's quite a long time.
Yeah, it is a long time.
So
Oh, sorry, I keep yawning, everybody.
he's tired,
I'm
and
tired.
he will literally go lay down and start snoring, like he just knocks out. Yeah, I think the poles are shifting too. I think they've already started shifting. We have already started shifting.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think that our poles are already shifting. I do. Because they're already off their axis points. You know what I mean? They're already showing, like, they're already measuring off like they're moving.
So we're gonna be upside down?
I guess so.
I don't know what that's gonna do to the gravitational pull.
I don't know. Some people say it's supposed to not really affect us too much, and some people say it'll be catastrophic. So I don't know.
Oh, OTG, I don't know about that. We really don't know what's real and what's fake, right? I
But-
believe at some point that there very well is going to be an end times. And
Yeah, because it's shift. Yeah, because of the shift. You're right, Elle. I just know that it's a great time to be alive. We're gonna see things that we thought we'd never see.
oh well, thanks for watching from Hungary.
Thank you. I hope you subscribe. Is it Christoph? I know, LJ, you're not kidding. We get up to like 117, 118 here in the summer. It's crazy hot here.
Yeah, it was crazy hot yesterday.
Our electric bill is like, no kidding, like 300 to 500 in the summer.
Oh yeah, speaking about stacking silver and gold, once that AC starts blowing, shit, I just watch the ounces go up.
Our electric bill is like just crazy.
Right now it's cool. Right now it's not too bad even during the day, but wait till full blown summer and it's
It's
gonna
real
be
mild.
triple digit.
It's mild right now. We're transitioning into spring, but we usually will have a late cold front come in March, and then that'll be our last one, and then it'll just start warming up. Then by June it's like into the hundreds, and then by July it's just gives up. But like July and August are like our hottest months, and it's still hot in September too. So
Christoph, what our channel? What's our channel about? We stack silver and gold stackers, I guess.
yeah, we in our lives we talk about anything and everything, but our videos are mostly about gold and
mostly
silver.
about gold and silver. Like I just picked up this 5-ounce silver bar last weekend. 5 ounces of silver. I believe I paid, what did I say I paid for it? 170, 175, something like that. Yep.
Yeah, we've thought about doing the solar panels before.
And then
but
my beautiful Valentine's Day gift
From your.
from my beautiful wife.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, what did I get you?
You got me
Oh, I'm starting to get me a leg cramp.
a 1/4 ounce of gold.
No, I did not get you a 1/4 ounce of gold. I got you a 1/10 ounce of gold.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking it was that one I was showing you last night. Yeah, you're right. You did. August is
So
miracle.
who made out better for Valentine's?
You should, Christoph. Seriously, watch some of our videos. If you need any kind of help, you can email us. We'll help you.
You know who knows a lot about gold is Stack That Gold.
Yeah, Stack That Gold has more gold than us. I stack that cheap stuff. Yep. Oh, really, Richard? Yeah.
Stack That Gold. Drop your channel and just by the way, y'all, I don't mind if y'all
Yeah, drop your channels.
drop your more gold than Fort Knox.
I know. STG, you're a gold hoarder. You're not a stacker, you're a hoarder. All right, so the links are there.
Thanks, Herman. We'll give it a watch.
Thanks, El, for dropping
And
his
thanks,
link.
El.
Hope y'all have a wonderful night, and probably be talking to y'all on Sunday if y'all will
Sunday morning
tolerate us.
Sunday morning breakfast.
Yeah, hop back on.
We're gonna have to figure something else out for maybe just bacon and sausage for
Herman,
breakfast.
let Mr. West Texas know if you still got those onks, and let me know how much you want for them.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
OTG. Good night, L. Stack That Gold. Herman, Richard, John, LJ, Christoph. Hope to see you again. We'll be back on live on Sunday morning.
Whatever it is, it might have to be something with less eggs.
About
less eggy.
9 a.m. Central Time, right? Central? We're Central, right?
Yeah, we're Texas time.
Yeah, Herman, we need to skin,
yeah, that'd be fun.
We could skin a goat and cook it outside on a disco. Right?
I would rather do one in the ground.
That'd be cool though, right, Herman?
Whatever we do for breakfast, it's not going to involve a whole lot of eggs because eggs are up.
Oh, LJ, your crepe recipe, man, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Well, good night, Herman.
Good night, everybody. Simplify. Love you guys. God bless.
Love you all. Hugs, hearts, and high fives.